Take 659. Okay, this is it. I have tried to record this video literally like 10 times, and you're going to hear a lot of background noise, and we're just going to have to get through it together, okay? I promise you it's going to be okay. And also, the answer to your question is yes, you are dating a narcissistic person, woman, man, doesn't matter. You clicked on this video. The answer is abso-freaking-lutely. You are dating a narcissist, and I'm going to give you tips and tricks on how to notice it, okay? I'm going to read off the things right away. Okay, I have them in front of me because, like I said, I've tried to record this video so many times that, like, I just can't get it out. Lack of empathy, big sense of self, entitlement, need for admiration, a lot of it, inflated sense of self, gaslighting, frequent criticism. Okay, there's a lot more. So and they're very charming. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get through this video because I feel like every time I go to make a video, and this is like my 30th time saying this, every time I go to make a video that does that performs very well on the platform, it's always really hard for me to get out initially. Either like something always comes up, like a phone call or whatever it is, something just keeps coming up. So needless to say, again, this video has been very, very hard to get out, but I'm making it for you. It's not about me, it's about you. And I hope that you understand how serious the situation is. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the signs. What I've noticed, I feel like a Girl Scout. I have like 100 badges on my shoulder for dating narcissists. I guess I'm very drawn to them because I'm empath. So one of the things is, if you're an empath, I guess empaths are naturally drawn to narcissists. So look into that a little bit and see why. I can't really remember why, but I think we just, I don't know, maybe we like the charm and we like the boldness of them maybe right away. I almost like don't know. And I don't, but thank God I'm not dating another narcissist. I'll say that much. Thank God. Thank you, God. Okay. So in the very beginning, they're going to be very charming. They're going to do literally anything they can to make sure that like you are wrapped around their finger. They're going to lie. They're going to say whatever they have to do. They're going to show off. They're going to say, like, let's just say, oh yeah, I'm a Christian. I read the Bible all the time. They're going to be like, perfect. Yeah, so do I. I'm a Christian. And yeah, like, really fact check these people because they'll say anything. And even if you do fact check them, they're probably going to like make it seem like they have been in it for a long time. It's all lies. Everything that comes out of these people's mouths are literal lies. Like I can't even believe I'm saying this online, but I was actually seeing someone without my knowledge. They had a whole other life. I had no idea. This person told me, we are done. We are in the middle of a divorce. And I understood being in the middle of a divorce because mine took 3 years. Okay, being in the middle of a divorce does not mean you're together. It means like you're in the middle of a divorce and it takes a long time to get divorced sometimes because people can't agree on terms, conditions, and yada, yada. So yeah, I've had my fair share of run-ins and they're not fun. So I just really want you to understand something. Like, dating a narcissist is a huge issue, not with you, but now that you know that you're dating a narcissist, like, for absolute certain, get out of that relationship, okay? Like, please get out of that relationship. ASAP. Please try my technique. It's the 3 strike and you're out rule. If you have their name in your phone, which I'm sure you do, put 3 emojis next to their name, and every time something happens, like anything red flag, delete an emoji, and by the 3rd emoji, like, delete them and block them forever. Like, you have to be very, very, very attentive to their red flags, because if you're not super attentive to their red flags, they almost make it seem like their red flags are kind of like pink. You know, they're going to be like, oh, but it's not really a bad thing. It's just like, you know what I mean? I can't explain it. I will tell you this. Me and that girl, so the person that had like a secret life, me and the secret life girl ended up being like okay and cordial, and like we are, I don't want to say friends, but in my world, I'd say acquaintance, okay? And she said to me not that long ago, you are the only girl that was able to call them out on their baloney as fast as you did. Here's why. And I told her this. I said, but guess what? when you start dating again, whenever you're ready, you're going to be able to use your trauma, your traumas and your difficult times. That's going to be your new superpower. Because I feel like once I got out of my marriage, I had a superpower that nobody else had. And that was being able to see through people's bullshit really fast. Okay. Because I paid super, super close attention. I'm going to give you examples because you guys really like examples from me about my personal life. And I'm very okay sharing my personal traumas to help whatever you're going through. Because if you really are in a relationship with a narcissist, get out. Like, no joke, get out. It's not like, oh my God, but like, he has so much money. Get the fuck out of the relationship. Like, what would you rather? Like, having money and like a relationship for looks, or would you rather your life? Because they will literally kill you. They will rob you of your money. They will rob you of your credit. They will rob you of your joy, and you will be stuck in a really bad situation. So is the hurt of not having that relationship, are you going to do that now, or are you going to wait like 10 years and be in the same spot? Mind you, time wasted is time never wasted, okay? Time wasted is time never found again. My brain is going everywhere right now because I am like in kind of a crunch to get this video out. And this is like the 8th time, okay, I've tried to make this video. So, okay. Also, you could tell in the very beginning, they're going to try to swoo you and woo you with like all their things. So if they're very like, oh, look what I have, look what I've done. It's like, it's one thing to be like proud of yourself and to show off your accomplishments, but it's another thing to like do it consistently, constantly, all the time. Like me, it's the me show. It's all about me. And it's just scary. Another thing is, one of the biggest red flag signs for me, and this ends up coming a little bit later on. So sometimes narcissists will show their true colors the whole time. You're just like, you have rose colored glasses on. If you're an empath, I think I already said this in this video. Like I said, I tried to make this a few times, so I don't know what I've said yet and what I haven't said in this recording video that I'm going to actually post. But I am super empath, and I saw online a while ago that empaths typically are drawn to narcissists, and there's a reason why. So maybe healing a little bit of your insides first to just be like, okay, it's okay to be empath, but it's not okay to like cater to a narcissistic relationship. I'm trying to think about what I said before. I am blanking. I'm so sorry that I am blanking. Oh yeah, back to the point of, this is a sign that typically shows up a little bit down the road. I'd say like 2 months in or 3 months into a relationship. They're very reckless. Like if they're a drinker or not, if they, whatever it is, if it's reckless and putting your life in danger, they're literally a narcissist. Like no way around it. Like it's narcissistic behavior, I should say. Doesn't mean they are a narcissist through and through, but that's a narcissistic behavior. There is a spectrum. I heard there's a spectrum, and like everyone falls on that spectrum, but there's a lot of telltale signs. So I know I listed a lot in the very beginning. Just be very, 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 very aware of all of these things going on. Chances are, if you catch them in a lie, they're not going to take it very serious. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, that happened. They're not going to make a big deal out of anything. They're going to make you feel really dumb for anything you say. If you're like opening their glove compartment one day just to like, I don't know, like look for a tissue, and you see another box of nails that a girl was putting on, like press on nails, true story. And they're like, oh yeah, those. And it's like, what do you mean, oh yeah, those? Like, this is another girl's like thing in the car. Red flag. So just, again, I'm reiterating the same point, but like, they're going to play down everything. They're going to manipulate everything. They're going to twist the story. They're going to make you seem like the bad person in every situation. Like, if you are the bad guy, narcissist. If you are trying to have like conversations and they're twisting it, narcissist. I hate to throw that word around because I've been called a narcissist, okay, but I'm like, no, I actually just stick up for myself and I have a voice. And a lot of men that I was dating at the time didn't like that I had my own voice. They didn't like that I wasn't easily manipulated, and so they'd be like, you're just a narcissist. Just like, no, I don't think you're using it in the right context, buddy, but okay. So maybe they're calling you a narcissist because the person that I was actually once married to would call me a narcissist all the time, and I'm thinking to myself, whoa, you are like the definition of a narcissist, but you're calling me a narcissist, and this is getting very confusing. So they're very manipulative. And I don't understand why. I don't understand like why they want you there so badly if they don't like you. Like in my opinion, like if I'm dating someone and I'm not being nice to them and calling them a narcissist, like why are they staying? Like, at the point where I got in my marriage where I was like, ooh, you're a narcissist, no thanks. Like I was done with the relationship at that point. So there are many, 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 many signs. And your first really big sign is you clicked on this video. So chances are you are absolutely dating a narcissist. I would probably like research a little bit more and just more specifically, if I didn't already give you your like confirmation or your sign in the very beginning of like the things that they do, I had a list from Google, mind you, because I wanted to just get the video out as efficiently as I could. I didn't want to like flip-flop anything, but if there's a specific situation that you want to know about, definitely let's do it together. Now that no one's screaming bloody murder in the background, I can get this video done. Wow, what a day, you guys. 5 signs. Narcissistic. How do narcissistic treat their parent? Whoa. Oh, their partners. I was like, their parents? What? They may begin to criticize you and even gaslight you. Okay, that's a huge one. Let's just pause on that. Criticizing is like one of the biggest things. In my last relationship, I was criticized for everything. I was criticized for the way I breathed. I was criticized for the way I walked. I was criticized for the things I wanted, for the things I dreamed about. Even like I had this business idea and I had just gotten done like having, I think, my first son. So I was a little bit heavy and I was, trying to get back down to my goal weight and whatever. And I'm there now. I'm short. I'm 5 foot nothing. And right now I think I'm like 115 pounds. At the time I was probably like 150. I was chunky. Okay. For me, I was chunky. And I was like, I want to start a personal training business. I've always like wanted to open my own businesses and do those things. And he was like, you gross. No one's going to train with you. And I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God. I can't believe you said that. Like, okay, so just goes to show you, and I understand, like, no one's going to want to go to personal training with you if you need some weight to lose, but there's 100 ways that you could go about saying these things without, like, hurting someone's feelings. So, I don't know. I just feel bad. I just hope you get out of this relationship if you can, I just want to encourage you. I was in a marriage for, I don't know, 3 years, something like that. Too long. To a full-blown narcissistic human being who's absolutely a nightmare. And I was married and I got divorced, and I'm not condoning divorce. I'm not like saying you should get a divorce or you should break up with this person right away. But just to be honest with you, like, you only have one life, and I don't want you to spend that one life on a person who like doesn't love you and value you, because I promise there is someone out there who's not narcissistic. There's plenty of fish in the sea, might you say, who are not narcissists, and they're good people. And they're looking for great relationships. Not everyone is like shitty. And so, I don't know, you only get to live this life one time. And I just hope that you understand the severity of being in a relationship with a narcissistic person, how detrimental it can be to your literal whole life and for years to come, not just like right now. Like, they literally will ruin your life forever. And if they get the chance. And life is too short. And I want better for you, and I don't want you to be in a shitty relationship. You are not alone. I just want you to know that. More than anything in this world, I want to be like that support system for you, because like I said, if you are Googling, am I in a relationship with a narcissist, chances are you've researched this before, you've looked into it before, and you probably know already, like in your heart, yes, I am. But you're just like, I don't know what to do. Like, how do I get through this? You get through this by setting a goal and staying strong, sticking to your guns, and not letting anyone bully you and make you feel less than a human being than what you really are. I want you to know that, like, you are so loved. God has you here for a reason, and whatever you're facing right now, like, you're gonna get through it. You just have to really, 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 really be strong and tell yourself, like, no matter what, I'm not letting this person ruin my life anymore. Sometimes it takes bottom of the barrel to get there, and sometimes you just have to stop yourself in your tracks right now, and just tell yourself it doesn't need to get bottom of the barrel bad for you to take action and stop dating this crappy person. I have had like near-death experiences with narcissistic people, and what kept me alive was literally just like the goodness of God, the grace of God just saving me. Like, so just be very careful, because they don't care about your life, because they don't care about their life. They're not thinking about you. The only person that narcissistic person has on their mind, you guessed it, is themselves and how it makes them look, okay? So I love you. I'm so sorry. I hope this was like good for you. More than anything, more than like me being like, these are the 60 signs you're dating a narcissist. You don't need 60 signs. Your first sign is that you clicked on this video. And more than anything, I just want to be that support for you to just be like, girl, guy, whatever, like you got this. You don't have to stay. Like no one is forcing you to stay. Even if you feel like you're being forced to stay, you're not. There are so many resources in our community that could help you get through this time. And I pray that you find them. I wish I knew of, I wish I could list like every single place that could help you. But if you Google like, I need help dating a narcissist, or a safe space to live, or something like that, or telling a family member, or whatever it is, I know that you're going to get the help you need. But I hope that this was enough to help push you in the right direction, to make sure that you are going to be safe and good for you and for your future self. So I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome day. And I know this video is not like most of my videos. It was very chaotic and all over the place, but like it had to just get out. It just had to. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.